Joe! ジョーの野郎。鬼姫が完全にぶっ潰しやがって。
Oh my god. Hello everyone, welcome to Joe Consumes Cinema. I'm your host. Our boy is locked up, and today we have Rick and Morty Season 9, Episode 2. So, starting things off with a bang, right away the return of Evil Morty, great character, love to see him. I knew eventually, he's going to pop up. It is an odd-numbered season. I know the rules of the show, but I was not expecting him to come, right out the gate with it. But it was a great episode. I love seeing that character. So it makes total sense, right, that given the fact that Evil Morty destroyed, the wall around infinity that Rick built because his ego can't handle this idea that, there's someone other than him out there in the universe, all these multiple realities that's more powerful, more intelligent, whatever. His ego can't handle that, which is why all the Ricks, built that central finite curve to begin with. And Evil Morty having destroyed that, sort of opened up the floodgates to all these other colossal threats that are going to pop up. So, of course, he's going to have to reach out to, the only other super powerful being out there, Evil Morty, that can, partner with them. And they seem to have a lot of chemistry, the two of them. Not something they'd want to ever admit, but they kind of vibe in a way that, Morty was picking up on his own insecurities there. But yeah, it makes total sense that he would have to reach out to Evil Morty in order to, combat these colossal threats. And given the fact that the episode ends with Evil Morty locked up, is the floodgate now opened and, Rick going to enter a situation where he goes up against somebody he can't handle on his own and he has to break Evil Morty out of, time prison or something like that? I could also totally foresee a scenario where, everything that happened last episode was just part of Evil Morty's plan. And, it could be something along the lines of, Rick's ego is the master of his universe. We know the lengths to which he will go to appease it. And if he's confronted by this situation where, he can't win a fight on his own, and he has to go, hat in hand to Evil Morty, won't that kind of, destroy him in a lot of ways? That could be something that, his line of reasoning for why he ended up in prison. Or it's possible that, he just didn't realize that you can't mess with time travel without having those guys get on your case. I don't know. I do expect at some point he will pop up again this season. I don't think one quick little, hello, fist fight with Rick, and then, he ends up in jail, and that's the rest of it. No more this season. I don't think that's a situation that, is going to play out that way. But yeah, really strong start to the season, and yeah, I just want to get right to this one, so let's get right to it. Why does Rick have an RV?
There he is.
Been here before.
You city folk, always in a hurry.
My God, look who it is!
He's back!
Hey.
Welcome back, brother!
Don't know why I ever leave. A place to bowl, a place to fish,
and a beer hole doing it! We love you, Ted!
Ted!
What? Last episode he mentioned he was going to go on vacation. Is this his vacation spot?
Still selling PVC? How's his business down there?
Good enough to get me back up here. Open the register and give me your wallet! No.
Danny? Dad, where are you going?
Hey! The cops are coming!
Dad! Danny!
This guy's dying here!
I'm guessing he comes to this place so he can escape the fact that he's Rick? Or he's lost his memory or something? What the hell is going on?
Alright, well, shit. Looks like you've learned some things about your body. You're not a PVC salesman from 2 states south. You're the smartest man who's ever lived, and you were born 400 light years away. Hey, you think it's fun to be a god, Ted? You think God's nipples get hard when he murders a fish? Take 2 weeks off and come here. I wipe my brain and pull all but my survival.
This makes sense.
I go home with the peace of mind stupid people get from watching Kevin Costner movies. Hit the red button to be me again. If everything's cool, hit the blue button to clear this from your memory and enjoy the rest of your trip.
Yeah, it would be a huge existential mindfuck to learn that you're not who you are, and you're Rick, of all things.
Okay, obviously you're seeing this hologram because you ignored the instructions from the last one. I don't know why. You're not a real person, you're me. You're permanently fucking up your vacation spot, which hurts.
He wants to stay here.
Actually, thought I might stick around this year. See the thaw.
For real, Teddy? You're gonna stay?
I think I only exist when I'm here. Like, this is literally the only place I'm actually alive.
Probably Morty is going to show up to pull him back in, and we're going to have to witness the death of Ted.
Hello, Rick?
Who is this?
I'm really gonna get in trouble for this.
How are you calling my leg?
I just need you to get in the egg. Don't pick a fight with yourself, okay?
It's not my home. I'm not him.
You are. I mean, I agree with you. He can be kind of a dick, but this is just how it is.
No! Help!
Oh,
Help!
you can just hang up the leg phone. I'll never hear the end of it if the leg phone gets lost.
Oh, shit.
Thank you.
What is this thing, Ted?
I'm not who you think I am.
A spaceship?
It's his. He's non-vacation me. I don't know him, and I don't want to.
Holy hell. All good.
Sprinklers, Antonio?
Working on it.
Now! Follow me, you drone bastard!
Royal, nice touch.
Fuck you, you self-centered prick! Who's not a real person now, huh?
Oh my
Marjorie!
god.
Never could leave.
Wow. Quick reminder to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also consider signing up for my Patreon. For $1 per month, you get access to all my exclusive reactions, also a guaranteed movie request. With that, let's get right back to the reaction.
What do you need from us?
I need you to leave. I clearly can't keep you safe. I can't keep anyone safe.
Well, we won't let Marjorie die for nothing.
Where you go, we go.
They're all gonna die.
The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip.
Together! Equalizing now! Hold
Oh shit.
Whoa!
Okay, if you're seeing this one...
Forcibly deactivating vacation mode.
Whatever you're doing out here has broken the garbage disposal. Dad, you want to call off deliverance here?
My God, you're his daughter?
Garage, override code Charlie 7 Alpha.
Take her out, mate! Wait, are you still vacation, Rick? Please tell me you have the leg phone.
You spring breakers put a hole in my roof.
Hey, buddy, you made it all the way home, and you brought your little buds.
You're his friend?
Kind of. I'm your grandson.
Looks like we're gonna be here for a while, huh?
Where's that fucking red button?
Garage?
Yes?
You can hear me. Where's this guy keep his tools?
As long as you're building spaceman stuff.
He built a bowling alley.
I'm gonna get another drink.
I can see our bowling alley. We're going home.
So we won?
He looks pretty normal to me. Talk to him then. Dad? Oh, God! Oh! He's still Ted, apparently.
Sometimes I don't even know the reason why. Lots of booze and lots of rambling.
I didn't mean for any of this to happen, you guys. It was just nice to vacation with dumb people.
You did this. You fake outsider piece of shit.
Jesus, that's really dangerous.
It's empty. I don't know how to get more, Morty.
Everybody knows that, right?
We can discuss it
Oh,
after we get
God.
this thing off your father.
You don't want to keep some of these? You look so happy. Don't strike me, Rick.
Down, Morty. Yeah, I were just a little bit smarter. I could figure it out and be happy.
You're so happy, and we all really love you.
Oh, fuck it.
Oh god.
It didn't work.
No. It did.
Yeah.
We've always known you as a tourist on our little island.
Oh, God.
I love you so much.
I didn't think I was the kind of man.
Yeah, I object.
It's rhetorical. Shouldn't we let it play out?
Let's go. Vacation's over.
It's not my vacation. It's my home. No, let me go.
Boom. Egg.
Okay, it took some time just to gather my thoughts. Episode 2, decent overall. So, as per usual, Rick doesn't do anything simple. When he says he needs a vacation, it's a lot more involved than just going on vacation. He needs a vacation from himself more than anything, so he literally wipes his memory and, creates this alter ego, in this case Ted, who goes to this, backwater rural place where, everyone's bowling and ice fishing and doing stuff like that, and, he just takes a vacation from himself. And of course, things don't go too well because there's a robbery, his synaptic, whatever things activate to protect him. And, he discovers that he's not Ted, he's this guy Rick. And he's just on this planet vacationing, and his entire identity is a lie. So, of course, the existential crisis, Ted decides he wants to fight back. Whole rigmarole where, build a spaceship, come back to Earth, and discover that, hey, Rick has a family, and, here's his grandson, and all this stuff. His idea of revenge is impossible. He's a completely made-up fiction, of Rick's. And that doesn't change the fact that, the whole situation is really messed up and horrible. Rick does this, not thinking there's any consequences when, he's really creating this whole identity that is an entire lie. And when the individual discovers it, of course, they get angry and upset enough to the point where it causes a big headache for Rick that he has to, get himself out of somehow. This episode was more like a clever thought experiment than, a whole lot substance-wise. It does end with, Ted eventually figuring out how to create that red button that eventually, undoes the vacation, and then Rick's back to his old self. Again, not happy. He went on vacation for a bunch of different reasons. Mostly he's just upset with himself and needed a vacation from, being him. And, snap back to reality, and he doesn't feel any better. There really isn't a point to doing this type of stuff. It's just, escapism, really. He talked about it in the episode, at least the hologram did, but, he's essentially a god or something so close to, that level of power that, what else could you call him other than a god? And the temptation to feel just like a normal guy, even if only for, so many weeks or whatever it is understandable given Rick's nature, but, it's just another example of him creating problems for himself that he eventually has to deal with. Things get resolved, but he doesn't feel any better about the situation. He's just, back who he was. So, in that sense, it's really futile. Not a whole lot to this one. Not as good as episode 1 back, but, this happens. It has its highs and its lows throughout, a typical season, and I think next episode is going to be better. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for now, so as always, thanks for watching, and peace.